In this video, I'll show you how to extract the form mode value using command bar by using JavaScript. Now, what is a form mode value? Is like now I have a simple model driven app. Now, in this model driven app, if I go inside any record, now technically I'm in an edit mode. Now, if you want to know that status, then you can do that using a simple JavaScript command. Now, if I click on new, so if I go to minerals and if I click on new, this is a new mode. So this is like the form is in a create mode. So similarly, we can extract values like I just want to know if the form is in a new mode or in an edit mode. And depending on your scenario, you can build your own logic. Like if someone is adding a record for the first time, it's new record, then do some action, or if someone is editing an already existing record, then do some action. So this is useful in that scenario when you want to execute some series of actions on basis of the form mode type. Now different types of form mode are available, named as create form, update form, read only. If the form is disabled, if you are doing a bulk edit on a form, so those kind of things you can actually extract. Okay, so to start with, I've created a model driven app named as Aussie Resource. I have edited the form, edited the model driven app, and then once I edited the command bar, I have selected a command bar to edit in the main form. Now I'm in this scene. Now, what I'm going to do is like I will be making use of this group, which I've been using for all my other previous videos. So I'll create a simple group. So here I'll create a group and I'll name this group as form type. So in that, I will add another command, basically command within form type. So I'll select this down arrow, new command, and check form type is the name of the command. And I will use an icon, just say form and run JavaScript. Now, which JavaScript? So I'll upload a JavaScript file. Now I've already uploaded the JavaScript file named as JS command bar, and then I'm going to use some function within that JavaScript file. Now, in order to write a JavaScript, I will first go into Visual Studio Code, create a new file. I've already created a file, and I will write a simple function. So function, so the name of the function is basically getting the form type. So it's a simple function to get the form type. And within this, I will be writing some logic. Now, in the get form type, I will pass a parameter called as primary control. Now, as you see over here, when I reference this library, I will add a parameter named as primary control, not ID, primary control. And then I will write the function name. Now, the function name which I have created is named as get form type. So I'm gonna write this get form type over here, right? And I will once this is done, I will click on save and publish. So it will take that control uh, value. So I'll just click on save and publish for time being, and we will continue writing the JavaScript. So here, the first thing what we need to do is like take a form context. So where form context equal to primary control, and we need to get the form type. So in order to get the form type, we will just say form type equal to form context dot UI dot get form type. Now here form context.ui.get form type will give you the form type value, and then on basis of the value I will be able to show some alert or do some actions. Now, what are the different values? So I'm just going to write the value over here. So if it is a 0, then it is undefined. If it is 1, it's a create form. If it's 2, then it's update form. If it's 3, it's read only. And if it's 4, it's disabled. and if it's, I believe, 6, it's bulk edit. So depending on this item value, you can put your own logic. Okay, so in my case, I'll just make use of create and update form. So I just want to know if the form is a create form or update form, then I will show some alert. Now in order to do that, you can if condition and just say form type. If form type equal say 1, then you just say alert, you are creating a new value. Else, if form type equal to 2. So 2 indicates the edit form. So I'll just copy this and paste it over here. And you are editing an existing form. So it will understand the context basically from where you are, like where you are currently navigating. So simple function get form type takes the primary control, take the form context, form type, formContext.ui.getFormType, and then based on the number, you know which one it is. Okay, so there are number of options available like undefined, create form, update form, read only, disabled, bulk edit. But we have just taken two things: form type equal to 1, form type equal to 2, and then get this value. Okay, so I'll just save this JavaScript. So the value is get form type, which we have already pasted within the function over here, right? So check form type and get form type is a function name. Now let's upload the JavaScript. I've already uploaded this JavaScript before, so I will just put an overwrite to that. Choose file, JS command bar, and click on save. Once it is saved, you just publish this into the system. So I'll just click on publish, and that's it. Once it is published, we can make use of this. We can just run this and see how it, whether the changes are updated or not. So okay, I'm in the model driven app, and the publish is succeeded. So if I navigate to one of the items, say silver, and here all JavaScript, if I select here, I cannot see the option listed over here. So let me do a quick refresh. Sometimes if you make a change and if the options are not reflected, then just do a quick hard refresh. So now I can see the form type as check form type. So I'll click on check form type. It says you're editing an existing form because I'm in the edit record, and that's why it has identified that this is an edit form, and we say you are editing an existing form. Now this is useful if you are already editing an existing record, and if you are updating some value, then you can use that logic to understand that okay, if the form is being edited, then do some action, or if the form is new, then do some action. So it will help you in defining the validation, defining the business rules, defining various set of flows. So now let's do one thing. Now instead of going inside a record in edit mode, let's click on new and see whether the system identifies whether it's a new form or not. So if I click on new, this is a new record. I'm not added anything over here. Click on this and go to form type and say check form type and say you're creating a new value. So it has identified that this is a new form. This is the first time you're opening this form, and depending on your logic, you can go ahead and put those different flows within your application or business rules, depending on the logic of this entire application. So that's it, folks. This is how you basically take the context of the form and identify what form type it belongs to, whether it's a new mode, whether it's a read only, whether it's an edit mode, whether it's disabled, or whether it's a bulk edit or not. Thank you.